Hey everybody, happy Thursday. It is our migraine strategy call day. I am Debbie Waidl, certified migraine health coach specialist, here to help you determine how you can get to the end of your migraines without using pills, quick fixes, and all of those gadgets that you have been trying for years. We are here to take that guesswork out for you and be able to help you get to that root cause of the problem so that we actually can find our migraine freedom. So today I'm so excited. I have Jennifer with me today. Jennifer is about to be a graduate of the Freedom From Migraine method, and she's joined us today to share her experience. So thank you, Jennifer, for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Why I double check and make sure that we are live on Facebook. Would you like to just tell us a little bit about yourself so everybody knows who they're listening to today?
Sure. My name is Jennifer. I have a longtime boyfriend that we live together, and essentially I have two stepkids that are teenagers. I am a nurse that has worked in the hospital and labor and delivery for a long time, working night shifts for the past 2.5 years, and started having daily migraines about a year ago, maybe a year and a half, but I've had headaches
Yep.
for a very long time. I remember trying a lot of different things. I used to travel nurse, and so I tried stuff all over the country: acupuncture, hypnotherapy, chiropractor, massage, actual medical doctors, then holistic doctors. So I've run the gauntlet. And recently, before I joined Freedom From Migraine, I was at the point where nothing was working anymore.
Yep.
And I felt like everything, prescription, over the counter, all the massage, all the acupuncture, all the chiropractor, it just kind of kept it at something that I could still function. And then we reached the point where that wasn't working and I wasn't functioning anymore. And that was about the same time I kind of came across your Facebook group.
Yeah, it's been quite the journey for you. And being able, as you said, being a traveling nurse, being able to try to find places outside of where you lived to see if there were other answers out there somewhere and still not getting results, just goes to show that all of those things, and trust me, I tried all the same things that you listed off, all of those things, as you said, they're just working on managing our pain.
Right.
You know, we have to wait for the pain to show up. And then those things, we try to use them to manage it versus actually trying to end the pain to begin with. Hey, everybody, we got Sherry on, and Stephanie, and Wanda, and Jennifer's here, and Kimberly, and Nikki, and another Jennifer. Hey, Valentina, and Charlene. Oh my goodness, Jillian. We have so many people jumping on today. How's everybody doing today? For those of you that are just jumping on right now, we are chatting with Jennifer about her experience. She's still has about a month left in the Freedom From Migraine method program, but Jennifer has such a great story and is having such great results that we wanted to bring her on to be able to share her experience with you today. So if you have any questions as we're chatting, please make sure you let us know. And Valentina is over in the group. She's a member of my team, so she can take care of whatever you need. Before I forget, I know that Valentina has sent many of you messages about getting some trainings to you that we would like to share, and you're not seeing her messages. So go check your message request folder for me right now and make sure that you send Valentina a quick hello. Okay. Hey, Kimber. Everybody's jumping on. This is great. So Jennifer, you joined the program, you decided to work with us. And when we work through the program, we work on really 6 key areas of inflammation. And one of those areas was definitely more prevalent for you than others based on your job. So that was the area of circadian responsivity, working on your sleep. So tell us a little bit about that and what was going on there.
Well, after I was done travel nursing and moved back home, I had to take a night shift. It was the only thing available. And I knew that my body struggled on that, but it came back like full force. And so I was not sleeping at night. And unfortunately, like I said earlier, I have, a boyfriend and 2 kids, and
Mhm.
I'm a daylight person, to be honest. Like, I like running my errands and being awake while the sun is shining. So I was not a person that could just stay on a night shift. So I was flipping back and forth and not
Mhm.
sleeping and sleeping too much. And then my body didn't know whether it was coming or going, or when to eat, or, so it was very hard. And it was one of those where it was, unfortunately for me, it was one where I had to decide to put myself first and make a
Mhm.
career change.
Yeah.
So I had actually made it through almost all the modules before I got off of night shift. So I had implemented all of the little tools.
Hold on one second, Jennifer. We're getting
Except
you
for
lagging,
sleep.
so let me close up a
And
couple things.
I was
Can
still
you
having headaches.
can you hear me right now?
Okay.
Hold on, let me just close a couple
Yes.
things down because you were lagging on my end. I want to make sure we're not lagging on everybody's end. I don't know if it's me or you, but okay. If anybody's having any issues hearing everything, just let me know in the comments. But I think we're back now. So, okay, please continue. My apologies.
No problem. So I was still having headaches because I couldn't get that last piece of the puzzle. And that piece was, I knew, honestly, for me, the most important piece.
Yeah.
Nutrition was doing, the water consumption I was doing, all of that I felt like helped, but it wasn't until I changed jobs, which was a very hard decision to make, because I loved my job. I helped deliver babies, and what a great job to have, but unfortunately it was taking its toll on my health.
Absolutely. So you loved your work, which is amazing. What actually was it that finally made you say, I have got to do this, do something for me? What was that tipping point for you?
For me, that tipping point was, in specific, I started having to call out of work. And I wasn't able to go to the kids' games or watch a movie with them, just because, simply speaking, they were too loud, and they weren't even yelling. It was just them and their energy and their voice, and my boyfriend too, and the cats, everything. It was just to the point where I couldn't go to concerts with my boyfriend. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go to family, pretty much my dark cave was the only place that I got any type of relief.
Absolutely.
So,
and I'm sure there's so many people watching right now that can resonate with that. If this is something that you're resonating with, and this sounds like you, just comment me in the comments below, because I'm sure there's so many people, even if you're not a nurse, so many women we have in this group that are teachers and execs, and work that can be stressful but beautiful at the same time, right? You can love it, but it definitely adds that piece of stress. And for you, that additional piece of really not being able to honor your body by sleeping in a way that was really messing with you, really was. So once you were able to dial that in, and again, that was one of the 6 pieces of the puzzle, every little piece, brought you to where you are. But once you were able to dial that in, tell me how you felt different in comparison to before you started the program.
Well, for one, I feel like now that I am on a normal sleep schedule, I feel like myself again. My personality has come back. It definitely had suffered. I mean, just because I was in pain and uncomfortable all the time, I was not happy. I wasn't bubbly. I wasn't, excited about pretty much anything. I could tell you down to the minute when I was going to be able to take some sort of medication again. And
oops, I'm not sure if it's me or everyone else, but I think you froze there.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I think you're back again.
Okay.
Valentina, do me a favor. Let me know if you guys are hearing that or if it's just me. Because if it's just me, I'm just going to keep letting her talk instead of interrupting.
Right.
A whole bunch of other people just dropped on. Lynn and Kim. Hey, Jeannie and Janine and Sandy. Good to see everybody today. Thanks for popping on and joining us on a Thursday afternoon. So please continue. My apologies again. I just want to make sure everyone's getting all the gold that you're saying. I want to make sure we're not losing anything.
So here we are, it's mid-February and I haven't taken any prescription meds since I think the end of December, like December 28th or something like that. I haven't taken any ibuprofen or Tylenol since January 8th. And I know that because it was the day after my last night shift. And I've actually, I've had headaches because now when I get them, they're not as intense. Like they're still migraines, but it's manageable. I haven't had to take anything. I've used my tools and I typically know exactly why I got them. I'm still having sleep and hydration. If I don't get it, I get a headache. And I know that. And then I'll still get a hormonal one, you know, for about the 3 days before I start my period. But that having been said, even that has vastly improved. Last month, I did not have to take any ibuprofen or Tylenol the entire time. And I used to be one of those people for 48 full hours. It was like, when can I take the ibuprofen? When can I take the Tylenol? This month again, didn't have to take anything. And that pain cycle went from 48 hours to 16.
I love it.
My heating pad for 16 hours. Everything.
Well, for everyone who doesn't know, you know, for those of you who aren't nurses and doctors on listening right now, when you sleep, that's when your body does all the resting, the rejuvenating, the repairing. And guess what it makes the most of while you're sleeping instead of awake? It is working on creating hormones, making sure that your body has the hormones you need. So when you are not sleeping well, or like Jennifer, where she was trying to sleep well, but hey, let's sleep at night. Let's sleep during the day. Let's grab a couple hours here and there. When you're doing that kind of thing, your body never can fully rest, rejuvenate, and repair like it's supposed to. So now that Jennifer has honored herself, found another amazing job helping amazing women, and her body is getting used to the fact of this new schedule, you know, getting used, and you're getting used to it, right, Jennifer? You and your body are getting used to this new schedule. Now your body can start doing all of those things it wasn't able to do before. So it is not an overnight process. God, we wish it was, right? We wish by a flip of a switch, it'd be like, okay, my body's healed. But you just proved right there that your body is healing, because as you said, I used to say this was a migraine. Now I know it's a migraine, but I feel like calling it a headache because it's like an annoyance, not a, my day's done.
Exactly. Compared to the intensity it was before, this is just, you know, whatever.
Yeah, it's like a fly buzzing you and you're like, okay, go away, shoo, shoo. I can live my day, but you know, and that's what we talk a lot about in the Freedom from Migraine protocol. You know, when we talk about pain, we use a scale of 1 to 10. And typically when somebody says they have a headache, it's usually a scale 1 to 3. You know, just like a normal person would say, I have a headache and I need an Advil. I mean, everybody gets headaches, right? Everyone. I don't know anyone that has not ever gotten one headache in their world. If someone is watching right now and you've never gotten a headache, first of all, I don't know why you're in this group, but second of all, let me know if you know someone like that. But then we go to the end of the scale, right? That, you know, 8, 9, and 10, where we are in bed. We are not getting up, you know. Now, most of you watching, you're living from that 4 to 7 range. That's okay. I'm going to try the Advil first. Nope, that didn't work. I'm going to try my abortive. Nope, that didn't work. I'm going to try something else. You know, that spot where you really want to go to bed, but you can't because you're a nurse, because you're a doctor, because you're a lawyer, because you're a teacher, because you're a mom, because you're a spouse. You can't go to bed. So what do? We push through, right? Yeah. But now you don't have to do that anymore, Jennifer. You don't have to push through. How does that feel?
It feels great. It feels nice to be able to just kind of live.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I'm so excited about this interview, and I am so excited about the people that keep popping on. We've got Adrienne who just popped on, and Joyce. So many people on here. I just want to pop through really quick and make sure we don't have any quick questions before we honor everybody's time and sum everything up here. So if you do have a question, please pop it in chat right now and let us know. We have Kimber commented hashtag night shift life. So I think you have
Kimber and I actually work together.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, that's why she's commenting that then.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that she's here. Obviously you extended an invite or shared the group. So I'm glad that you did that to help somebody. That's amazing. And she says she's so happy for you.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, everyone, thank you so much for being here today. I really find that this is one of my favorite times of the week when I can come on and share stories of hope with you and share with you that doesn't matter what kind of job you have, doesn't matter what your past experiences are with migraines, doesn't matter, what the genetics are, there is still hope for migraine freedom, because each and every woman that comes on and chats like Jennifer is today, they all have their own unique, different story. So if this resonates with you with any way, shape, or form, comment Jennifer below. We'll make sure that Valentina reaches out to you and gets you the information you need so you can start working on your path to migraine freedom. All right, Jennifer, any last words of wisdom, anything you want to share with these 4,000 plus women in this group right now that are wishing they were you, a little jealous that they're not you? What would you want to say to these women?
I mean, obviously you can also come off the meds. I think that we all can do the healing, but it's not easy. I mean, you're still having the headaches. You have to kind of say, okay, I could take this, but then I'm going to have rebound headaches. And, as you start to weigh the pros and cons, as opposed to just having medication. The other thing that has been pointed out to me by multiple lovely ladies that I know in my life is you are in the pain and you may not realize how it is affecting you on an outside. I just recently had a weekend with a bunch of ladies, and on the second day, one of them came up to me. She goes, I just wanted to let you know that we were all talking about you, and you just look so much healthier than you did a year ago, 2 years ago. I met all these ladies, and so they've kind of seen the health decline and now come back. So it's not only positive that you feel better, but when people who have known you through the time are walking up to you going, the light's back in your eyes, you're kind of like, okay, the work was worth it. I feel better, but it's also what I'm putting out into the universe is better.
Absolutely. And how great that now you can enjoy those things, and not have to push through, not have to take the meds, and truthfully enjoy your friends. I mean, I'm sure you loved your time with them in the past, but it was probably different. You probably walked away from those trips totally different. Like, okay, I grabbed the moments I could enjoy when I wasn't in pain, but now you just get to enjoy it.
Right. Exactly.
I love that. I love that. Well, thank you so much for being on today. It really, really warms my heart when you ladies come on and share your time and share your story. So I really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So for the rest of you, next week, Thursday on, let's see, it's the 23rd, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. I promised you all a threshold video. I think I might have mentioned that I was going to do it this week. Well, guess what? Jennifer's here instead, which was amazing. So we're going to do that threshold video next week, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a training that you will not want to miss. I know I've done one in the past, but it was a long time ago. So we're going to give it an updated, fresh version so that we can actually begin to show you how you have control over what is happening with your health, and how starting the minute you watch the video, you can start making some positive changes in reducing the severity, duration, and frequency of your migraines, moving you towards migraine freedom. All right, everybody, have a great day. Enjoy. Here's to your migraine-free day. Jennifer, thanks again, and we'll see you all in the group. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.